I think if AstraZeneca do leave the London market, then you're almost at the point where the floodgates will open and the last one out just needs to remember to turn the light off.
That CEO Pascal Soriot is exploring the idea of moving the primary listing of one of the UK's biggest corporates to the US. It's a big component for UK dividends, but it's also a big UK employer. I think it's very difficult not to overstate how potentially toxic that would be for the UK and could potentially mean that further companies may well follow.
But to your last point there, if you're a London listed company, no matter how big that company is, and you're sat there going, well, the biggest fish in this pond is potentially going to leave and go somewhere else, there is almost next to no barrier to stop you doing the same thing. You're going to be sat there going, well, if it's good enough for them and they're the biggest company in the market and they're worried, then surely I should be thinking along similar lines. The other thing that concerned me, and we actually spoke about this on WhatsApp on Tuesday when the news broke, is this is not a case of AstraZeneca seeking a better valuation. The issue here is effectively, as you alluded to, the CEO has just got fed up with operating in the UK. And I would argue that's almost a bigger issue, because surely that's common among most business owners and CEOs, you would expect. And it's also something that doesn't seem like it's, in terms of the government and the political environment, it doesn't seem like that is going to improve anytime soon. You've now almost got two catalysts driving people to the exit. The first being the lack of liquidity and the relatively low valuations on offer in London, and the second being just a general annoyance with the operating environment in the UK. And I think if AstraZeneca do leave the London market, then you're almost at the point where the floodgates will open and the last one out just needs to remember to turn the light off.
Yeah, I mean, Shell's already been talking about it, and obviously they're up there as well. And between the two of them, they make up around about 15% of the overall market cap of the FTSE 100. So, it's important that we don't, underestimate the impact that AstraZeneca leaving would have.
I would hope, and I said this in a note earlier in the week, I would hope that Darren Jones, the number 2 at the Treasury, or Johnny Reynolds, the business secretary, jumped straight on the phone to Sorio and gone, what are your concerns, mate? Let's try and sort them out. But I certainly won't hold my breath for news of that phone call taking place. And we need to do our absolute utmost in order to try and hang on to that.
And encourage investment in it.